Today I want to share with you the steps to developing a quality life that is full of engagement and activity and is really, really long. We start talking about these things and we describe them as longevity keys. And what has been shown is that these are true around the world. Now, there's 8 foundational things that need to be a part of your life, and we look to help people get back to those every single day. So you guys know, I'm Dr. Gregg Gerstin. I'm a corrective chiropractor here in Northbrook, Illinois, and I've been helping people to guide them along their lives so that they can live more natural, fulfilling, more active and engaging lives. And today I want to share with you the foundations that you need to set to make sure that your trajectory going forward is amazing and can wind up staying with you for as long as you want. Now, there's 8 real factors that have been shown to wind up increasing longevity. Some of them are pretty evident and pretty simple, and others are a little bit harder and avoid us, but they're all foundational and simple things. So the ones I want to start off with are the ones that are a little bit more obscure. So what's been found is that opioid use or pain management medication and avoiding that or not needing that winds up being one of the keys to longevity. Additionally, avoiding alcohol, key to longevity. The next ones are a little bit more common and we hear about them in our daily lives, right? You get taught since you were a kid to wind up eating right and moving. So we need to eat right. And what does eating right mean? Well, the research says that there's not one way to wind up eating right, but the keys wind up being to maintain a balance of caloric intake from caloric outtake and output. So that's going to change for everyone. I like to think of it as maintaining a diet that primarily consists of clean, lean proteins, about 25% of your diet, and then the remaining 75 is fresh fruits and vegetables. That sounds real simple, but it can be hard to do here in America. Maybe we'll do some videos down the line if you'd like. Right down below if you want to learn about the ways I help to keep in that and keep guiding you on it. The next ones have to do with physical activities, and this is actually 3 of the steps. So we've got to move every single day, right? Now, the research says it's actually 6 days of the week, but I find every day is best. And by move, it means being active. One of the easiest ways to wind up being active is to wind up tracking your steps. I love for folks to target at least 10,000 steps a day, no matter what you're doing. The next 2 have to do with more specific activities that you should be doing on each day. The first one has to do with strength training 4 days a week. That means physical exertion to wind up stressing your muscles and build them. That'll also help to build your bones. It'll increase your metabolism. It'll make you feel great. It'll get your hormones going really well so that your mind is clear and you will feel awesome. The next one winds up being cardiovascular work 2 days a week. What is cardiovascular work? Everyone is different, but I like for it to be considered to raise your heart rate up into what's considered your zone 2 or 3. That winds up being about 60 to 80% of your maximum heart rate for about 30 minutes. This can be hard and difficult as winter comes around. However, everyone can wind up doing it. If you'd like tips on it, write it down below and I'll add them on future videos. Those are really the hard and the fast of them. Additionally, we should look to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep as the last one, which can be really challenging. For most of these, one of the biggest limiting factors winds up being our body's ability to do these things, our physical conditioning. And that's where my practice really winds up helping people to set a solid foundation to build health upon, a strong spine so that our brain can tell every tissue, organ, and gland what to do. If you'd like more help with that, reach out to us. If you've got questions, write them down below. I'm excited to see your future change as you implement these steps.